Do dogs cry happy tears? This is News Review from BBC Learning English. I'm Neil.
And I'm Beth. Make sure you watch to the end to learn vocabulary to talk about crying.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and try the quiz on our website. Now more about our story.
Tears of joy. From a dog? Researchers from Japan say the pets cry happy tears when they see their owners. Dogs often cry to clear their eyes, but it's the first time that their tears have been linked to emotions. It's thought the tears might make the relationship between dogs and humans stronger.
You've been looking at the headlines, Beth. What is the vocabulary?
We have teary-eyed, well up and shed.
This is News Review from BBC Learning English. Let's have a look at our first headline.
This one comes from RTE. You're crying. Study shows dogs get teary-eyed when they reunite with owners.
So this headline is saying that dogs get teary-eyed when they reunite with their owners, and reunite means meet again, usually after a while. But we're looking at the word teary-eyed here.
And I'm sure you all know what tears are, the water that falls when you cry, usually because you're sad, but sometimes also when you're very happy.
Yes, and tears here are things, they are nouns, but in this headline, teary-eyed is used to describe something.
Yes, and teary-eyed is an adjective, so it describes someone or something, like in this story, which is crying or is likely to cry.
So Beth, in what situation do we use teary-eyed?
Well, any in which there are strong emotions. So, Neil, have you been to a wedding at all recently?
Oh yes, I love a good wedding. You can see the father of the bride teary-eyed making an emotional speech. And we can see there that expression teary-eyed is not just used for sadness.
Yeah, that's right. It's used for both tears of joy and tears of sadness.
You know what? Whenever I have to say goodbye to my mum's dog, I get really teary-eyed.
Oh, you must really love him then.
No, I can't stand him. It's tears of joy. Let's have a look at that again. Let's have a look at our next headline.
This one comes from CNN. Dogs' eyes well up with tears of joy when reunited with their owners.
So we can see that expression tears of joy again, which means happy crying. But we are going to learn well up. Now, a well is a big hole outside that you can get water from.
Yes, that is exactly what a well is. And it's a very useful way to think about this phrasal verb, well up. Now, what happens, Neil, if you bring too much water to the surface of a well?
If you bring too much water to the surface, it spills, it flows over.
Exactly. So imagine that your eyes are like a well. So if you well up.
Yes, it means the water, the tears in your eyes would flow. You would cry.
Exactly, and that is what the headline is saying. So dogs are welling up when they see their owners. The dogs are going to cry. And welling up is also used to describe a feeling if you're getting emotional or you're about to cry. Imagine you're watching a really sad film and you get to that really sad section and you feel yourself welling up.
Well, control your emotions, please, Beth. We've still got more vocabulary to teach. Let's have a look at that again. Next headline, please, Beth.
This is from the Daily Mail. They call it puppy love. Dogs shed tears of joy when reunited with their owners.
So once again, we see that expression tears of joy and the word reunite, meaning meet again after a while. But we are interested in the word shed. Now, this is easy, Beth. I know what a shed is. It's like a little house, often in a garden where you keep tools, bicycles, that kind of thing.
Well, yes, that is a shed, but here in the headline, it's used completely differently, even though it does have the same spelling and pronunciation as the little house in your garden.
Right, okay, yes. It's used to talk about releasing or letting something go, but tell us more.
Well, yeah, you're right. So it's a verb, and we use it to talk about something becoming separate from something else that it was attached to. Neil, do you like snakes?
No, not really. But I know why you asked me the question, because a snake sheds its skin. It means the skin falls off. And we're talking a lot about dogs today. Dogs shed their fur. It comes out everywhere. It covers you.
Yeah, that's right. And we also use shed with tears. So to shed tears just means to cry. So if he or she sheds tears, then they are crying.
Right, well, I'm getting a little emotional here, so before we all start shedding tears, let's get a summary. We've had teary-eyed. Describes someone, or a dog, who's crying or about to cry.
Well up. Are you watching a sad film? Because this might happen to you.
And shed, separate from something. In this case, tears come from the eyes.
Don't forget, there is a quiz on our website, bbclearningenglish.com.
Thank you for joining us, and goodbye.
Bye.